In this video, we are going to be discussing the merchant. There was a merchant with a forking beard. So in the very first line, Chaucer lets us know that the merchant has a forking beard. Now, a forking beard is one of those beards that goes off in two very distinct directions. It can be a shorter beard that goes off in two directions, or it can be like nice long whisker beard that goes off in two directions. Now, in literature, if someone has a forking beard, that meant that they were a liar. So in this very first line, Chaucer is letting us know that the merchant is a liar. What is he lying about? Let's find out. And motley dressed. Okay, so that means his robes that he's wearing are multicolored. So we've got a merchant with a forked beard and multicolored robes on. High on his horse he sat, upon his head a Flemish beaver hat. Okay, it's very fancy, right? A nice little beaver hat to keep his head warm. And on his feet daintily buckled boots. He told of his opinions and pursuits in solemn tones. He harped on his increase of capital. There should be sea police, he thought, upon the Harwich Holland ranges. He was expert at dabbling in exchanges. This estimable merchant so had set his wits to work, none knew he was in debt. He was so stately in administration, in loans and bargains and negotiation. He was an excellent fellow all the same. To tell the truth, I do not know his name. So we find out that what this merchant is lying about is the fact that he is in debt. He's putting on this front, this facade, that business is great, he's really great with money, everything is going well, but we find out that he is in fact in debt. Now in Chaucer's time, being in debt was a sign of moral weakness. So you went to debt because you spent all your money on gambling or at the taverns drinking, something along those lines that would present itself as a moral weakness. In today's society, of course, you can go into debt for any number of things. You can be in debt right out of college because you have student loan debt. You could lose your job for a little bit and go into debt. Being in debt nowadays is not necessarily a sign of moral weakness by any means, but back in Chaucer's time, it was. So we're not sure exactly what caused this merchant to go into debt, but we know that he does not want anyone to know about it. He's not a bad guy, right? But Chaucer certainly does not hold him in high esteem. So this is one of those pilgrims that is going to fall into the neutral category.